Alright, so I'm sure most of you watching this have already seen the movie, and for those of you who haven't, you probably don't care, or were snapped into another dimension. So like the title says, big spoilers as I break down everything, every emotion, every tear of this movie that I would give a complete combo price to, even if I'm not super convinced with that ending. Let me explain. So this thing is part 1, right? This is something that they announced way back in the day before they changed it for some reason, because I guess they want to have a specific secret sequel title, but it definitely is the prequel to the actual war. It's the battle plans. It's the appetizer, if you will. Now that ain't really a bad thing, because in this movie, right in the beginning, Thanos pulls up on Thor's ship like a bloody crip. My dude's working the purple suit, and even though he's a thick boy, he moves quick. Literally kills everyone on that ship. So that quote that they gave us in the last Thor movie about Asgard ain't a place, it's a people, bro, they're all dead now. And of course Thanos would take out the black dude first. R.I.P. Idris. He then freaking kills Loki, puny God's Hulk before he's sent out on that rainbow road back to Earth, and then he treats Thor's head like the Monstars treated Michael Jordan's in Space Jam, just so he can add a rock to his Yu-Gi-Oh! Glove collection. Honestly though, why is this thing in a cube when really it just looks like a small glow-in-the-dark fruity pebble? Back on Earth, these guys then have to face Thanos' adopted White Walker of a son who wants Strange's Infinity Stone, and since Bruce randomly suffers from erectile Hulk's function and can't get it up, they kidnap Cumberbatch and take him into space. Now Iron Man and Peter both gotta make it on the ship, and even though some have complained about Spider-Man's new suit, I think it looks dope. It's a space suit, so it makes sense, even though, yeah, I'll admit, he looks like Doc Ock in that thing from a Wild Wild West. Peter keeps doing that thing where he drops old movie references and they space vacuum Squidward out of the ship just like in Aliens, and they eventually meet up with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Some of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Before this, they had actually met up with Thor. We got a lot of characters. And Chris Pratt, since he's been putting a lot of weight, has decided to instead write in more jokes about him getting fat instead of renewing his lifetime membership. And while they again also split, we learn when we're with them that Gamora is the only person who knows where the final Infinity Stone is, and she gets dragged there by Thanos, who technically is her daddy, but he don't care when he's asked to sacrifice the one thing you love the most in order to get this stone. And the dude Sparta kicks Fiona in space in order to collect that next Dragon Ball. Thanos then faces these guys on his home planet that's all dust now. He Lil Waynes them as he picks up the moon and drops it on their heads. And before killing Tony, right as he's about to, Doctor Strange is like, yo, chill, take this stone, everything's all good. Also, I read the script, and there's that one timeline that I saw where we all live, and this is kind of what we gotta do in order to win. Thanos takes it and then heads to Earth, where Vision and Wanda have been trying to figure out how to have a baby without it getting a computer virus, when a gang of Magic the Gathering elves attacks them for the rupee on his forehead. Now, you would think that Ultron, as we saw in the second Avengers, being the powerful person, being thing that he is, he would be able to take these goons down, but no. However, Captain America shows up looking hot as hell. Dude's rocking that beard that would make your mother drop out of high school so she can tour with him in his band. These guys then all reunite, Rhodey can walk again, and they head to Wakanda in order to get the stone out of Vision's head when Thanos' kids pull up with these xenomorph looking things acting like the zombies in World War Z trying to get in. Wakanda's been open for 2 months, and this is what happens. The movie then turns into World of Warcraft. This shot never happens in the movie, so they start getting their ass assembled, rumbled, and tumbled, and it seems like all hope is gone and everything is just gonna go to dust. But wait, there's Thor. Thor, in the meantime, has been chilling with Tyrion the Giant, who up in space has some Valyrian steel, and he creates a new hammer for him after Groot Skywalkers his arm, and he comes in like Wreck-It Ralph to save the day, proving that he's not only the strongest, the funniest, the most good-looking, but the fiercest Avenger out there, and clearly the best one. Until Thanos shows up. Now, I made a whole ending explain video to this, so I'll keep it brief since you can click on that one right there for all the theories. But, Wanda, if you could have disintegrated Vision's stone, but you were having trouble with that, why not just focus on the stones that were on Thanos' hand? I mean, the dude's wearing a glove, for crying out loud. Someone just dance and distract them, have somebody else come from behind and tickle his purple butthole, then swipe that glove right off. I mean, it ain't fitted, it's pretty big, he ain't got OJ hands. But instead, Thanos is able to collect all of them, and since he believes in the Holocaust, he decides to snap his fingers like T-Pain, and the whole theater was in pain. Heroes start disintegrating like Coco, movie turns into season 4 of The Leftovers as half the people start getting raptured off this earth, and I get it. Y'all decided to take all of the heroes that we didn't think were going to die because we thought they had sequels, and you left the OG Avengers who we thought would bite it. You then ended on Thanos chilling on Te Fiti, and then cut to black. Boy, okay? Now, like I said, I know everything's going to be okay. This is just part 1, and I have that video, like I said, where I discuss everything that I'm pretty sure is going to happen, and everything's going to be okay, so don't cry. But the more I think about it, if these are Earth's mightiest heroes, if Thanos is looking like a purple devil, if prophecies are being fulfilled, and people are being raptured, does that mean that Jesus is coming back? Is Jesus going to be the hero who kills Thanos? Is Avengers 4 a pure flicks film? Thank you guys for checking out this video. As always, definitely let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, what your favorite scene in the movie was, if it lived up to your expectations, all that stuff. I definitely loved it. I thought it was a crazy ride, a bunch of emotions, but that ending, I mean, they ain't even ended on the logo. They ended it on a freaking Time New Roman font like it's a freaking Shakespearean play. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, what you want me to cover next. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll send you a red skull.